Coach Simmons here, and I'm just trying to do something. It's kind of a hard thing to look forward to. The spring game, you're always looking forward to finding out how good your team really is. But at the same time, it will expose things to show how bad your team also is. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, I would love, when I turn on here to see, hey, Jackson State has a dominant pass rush. But we remember how bad the O-line performed last year. So you're asking yourself, is the pass rush good? Or is the O-line just not getting better? At the same token, you got to ask yourself, if the line shows good, you ask yourself, man, are they missing Owens, Miller, and Houston that much? So it's a two-way thing. You got to figure out what you're looking at. Now, we do know Jackson State put a lot of time and effort in recruiting D linemen and O linemen. It's going to be a battle. The main thing, those edges. I'm not saying they have to overpower the linemen, but I want to see if the linemen mess up things that can be quickly fixed in coaching, which is why you hire coaches, how the defensive line reacts to it. At the same time, if the defensive line keeps using the same move over and over again, like we saw Gaddy do certain parts of the year last year, how the O-line will respond to them. That's going to be the big battle. Now, as far as the receiving core versus the secondary, we know Shiloh's out, but everybody else should still be there. How good is the depth in their secondary? Is Huggins really ready to play all positions? We want to make sure when looking at this, we're not just looking at it with our own intention. What that means is we have a feedback loop. Make sure we're looking at Jackson State spring game with an open mind. Don't go in there like saying, I'm going to talk about this person, I'm going to talk about that person, so if they make one mistake, I'm on that ass. You go through life like that, you're going to end up finding what you want to see and miss every other item. I want to see how well Aubrey Miller plays in secondary coverage. We know he's great in filling the gap. Make sure he doesn't kill Tyson Alexander, and we're good. How good is Jackson State at those quick releases? Because we know the blitzes are coming. And after we saw Alabama State last night play, we know other teams are getting quick release passes for that blitz. How well will the defense respond to that? Of course, everybody and their mama want to see Travis Hunter, right? Who's he going to play against? Who are the starting receivers? I want to know who out of the 45 wideouts they have will be on the team. Will it be Malachi Wideman, Rucker, Quay Davis, Coleman, Hunter every now and then, and the Williams kids, or Indiana kids? What about Pope? No, it's like 45 different receivers on this roster. They may have the best receiving core in FCS. And they also have the freshman of the year quarterback. They have Mullins at tight end. And probably someone else coming in the fall. Hopefully, I ain't going to say his name, but hopefully I know who it is. But will this plethora of offensive talent be good against the plethora of defensive talent? We've saw every single one of these Pokemon card things. Jackson State signed this person, they signed that person, signed this person, signed that person. How does it fit? I want to see it live, but I don't want to judge early. I'll judge late. So my question, people, will you be entertained? Or will you look to break down every single mistake? Also, how good is Grayson Thompson right now? How good is the backup quarterbacks? We're going to find out. Remember, y'all, this Coach Simmons, and like I always say, impact over views, because the views don't mean nothing. I'm out.